We might. If you brought us in blankets and bolsters.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Get all comfy.
Morning, everybody. If you're joining in on the live stream, let's go ahead and get the playlist going. The first song is called Beauty Everywhere on the playlist. If you're ready to hit play, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Everyone here in person, just a quick reminder, we do still have a mask ordinance in the state of Colorado. You're able to exempt yourself if you feel like it makes it difficult for you to breathe. We just ask that if you leave your mat that you put your mask back on. Today we're working on hamstrings. Basically, everything that's lower than our hips, we're going to try to open. We're going to start standing this morning, so if you want to go ahead and come to the top of your mat. And just close your eyes. And just do a brief body scan, starting with your feet. Wiggle your toes and press your feet down into the floor. Bring your attention to your calves, your hamstrings, to your quads and your glutes. Notice the front of your hips, the back of your hips. Notice your lower back and your belly. Notice your side ribs, your middle back. Notice your chest and your upper back. Notice your shoulders, biceps, forearms, wrists. Move your fingertips around. Notice the top of your shoulders and your neck. And notice your face. It's an interesting thing to say. Notice your face. Notice the top of your head. Let's just take a deep breath in through the nose, out of the mouth. Again, really deep breath in, deep breath out. And let's start our breath work and let this just kind of be a moving meditation. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead for 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your palms down. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sweep up. 3, 2, 1. Arms down. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. And if you're familiar with Ujjayi Pranayam, go ahead and engage. And if you have no idea what I just said, it's just called ocean breathing. The Sanskrit term is Ujjayi Pranayam, and it translates to victorious breath. But I like to call it ocean breathing. It's because we want to mimic the sound of the ocean, and we do so by sealing the lips. Rest your tongue at the roof of your mouth and create a gentle constriction in the back of your throat. So you're going to produce kind of a whisper type noise or a gentle Darth Vader, kind of a little raspiness here in the back of your throat. We don't have to constrict the throat so much that you feel any tension, and the gentle constriction just allows the sound to be there. It might feel weird to breathe this way at first, but over time, Ujjayi breath will naturally happen. We breathe this way to help generate heat from within our body. With your next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. And draw hands to heart center. And just briefly, I want you to think about what it is that you need from your practice today. For example, are you here for something physical like flexibility or strength, or are you here for something mental like compassion or peace? Or are you here for something else? Just let whatever comes to your mind first be your intention. And take a full breath into your heart to honor that reason for your being here. Exhale out of your mouth. One more time, super deep breath in. Take an extra sip of air. Tongue out, exhale. Beautiful. Let's have a good physical practice. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. And take your intention with you to our first forward fold. Reach your arms out to the sides. Lead with your heart. Bend your knees a lot. Draw your nose to your shins. And let's hang out in ragdoll for a few breaths. Bring your feet wider than hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and let your head be as heavy as it can be, or relax the back of your neck as much as possible. And just find a little bit of exploratory movement here, if that's a sway side to side or a bounce up and down. And then bend your knees so much that your chest makes connection with your thighs. It might have to be bent pretty deep, and that's okay. What we're looking to do here is release the lower back. When your knees are bent, you get a deeper stretch in your spine. When your knees are straight, you get a deeper stretch in the back of your legs. Release your hands to the earth. Good, and let's find a halfway lift with your inhale. Reach the crown of your head forward and your tailbone backwards. And as you exhale, forward fold, bend your knees a lot. Draw your nose to your shins. All the way back up to mountain. Sweep your arms overhead, and you're welcome to have eyes closed if you want to. Exhale, swan dive down. Reach as far as you can to the sides of the room. Draw your nose to your shin. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach the crown of your head forward and your tailbone backwards. Exhale, forward fold. Draw your nose to your shins. Inhale, mountain. Sweep your arms up and overhead. Keep the top of your shoulders plugged down and back. Exhale, swan dive down. Lead with your heart, hinge from your hips. A halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Reach your tailbone backwards. This time, plant your hands and step back to high plank. We'll pause here for 3 breaths. And I just want you to explore for a moment. So shift side to side, shift forward and back. Be sure that your fingertips are spread as wide as you can, even if it's uncomfortable. Good. Now with your next inhale, shift forward an inch. Drop your knees to the earth. Keep your elbows hugged in as you lower all of the way down. Elbows in, elbows in, elbows in. Good. Low cobra, no arm strength. Inhale, lift your chest. Float your hands and press the tops of your feet down into the floor. Exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift. Tops of feet press down. Press your feet down. Press your feet down. Exhale, release. Good. This time, use your arms and keep your feet pressing down. Inhale, lift. Keep your elbows plugged in, shoulders pulled back. And exhale, lower down. Nice, Jill. Inhale, press to tabletop or high plank. And then exhale back to downward dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, press your chest back towards your thighs, and start by pedaling your legs out. We always want for our hands to be shoulder width distance here. So, yeah, nice, Jill. And then rotate your tailbone up towards the sky as you press your chest back towards your thighs. Now, with your inhale, I want you to think about breathing in from your hands and your feet to your belly. So go ahead and breathe into your hands, feet to belly. Now, as you exhale, pull your tailbone towards the ceiling. Imagine that there's an invisible string pulling you up. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, hands, feet to belly. Exhale, tailbone to ceiling. 1 more time, breathe in to your belly as much as you can. Exhale, tailbone to ceiling. Inhale, send your gaze forward. 10 tiny steps to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Forward fold, grab the back of your calves, draw your nose to your shins. Inhale, mountain, sweep your arms up and overhead. Grab your left wrist and pull yourself to the right as you exhale. Inhale, center, reach up. Switch hands and pull up and to the left. Try your best to keep armpits facing the mirrors. Inhale, back to center. Back bend, exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, hands together. Draw your nose to your shins, bend your knees if you need to. Find a halfway lift, inhale, lengthen your crown of your head forward. Exhale, plant your hand, step back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Lower halfway or all of the way, but keep your elbows hugged into your side ribs. Cobra or up dog. Press the tops of your feet down, elbows in, shoulders back. And then exhale to downward dog. Nice, Lauren. Full breath in. Full breath out. 1 more time. Breathe into your belly. Tailbone to the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, sweep your right leg to the sky. Keep your right toes facing the earth. Exhale, knee to nose. Beautiful, Kendra. Chin to chest as you round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step through. Drop your left knee, untuck your left toes for a grounded lunge. Bring your hands to your right thigh. And now if you can walk your left knee back a couple more inches, try it out just for a deeper hip opening. Good, and then let's just take a few pulses in and out of the front leg. It's natural for your shoulders to want to raise, but try to get them as low as you can. Close your eyes, deepen your breath. Inhale, bring your arms to the sky. Relax your shoulders as far away from your ears as you can. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. Exhale, hands to the earth, half splits. Straighten your right leg, flex your toes back towards your shin. Now rotate your right hip back and your left hip forward. So right leg straight here, Jill, I mean. You got it. And again, flex your toes towards your shin so that you can activate the back of your right leg. Now, as you inhale, think of length in your spine. And as you exhale, fold your nose towards your shin. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk your hands to the top of your mat. Pivot to the left side of the room and side lunge to your left leg. Flex your right toes towards your shin. Good. Deepen your breath. You got it, Pat. Nice. A little bit of movement here if you want to shift forward and back or up and down, just to get things loosened up in the inner thighs. Inhale, turn to face the back of the room now. Reposition your footing for warrior two. And inhale, open up. I know we have a few people that are fairly new to yoga, so I'll explain warrior two a little bit deeper. We want for our front heel to be in the same line as the arch of your back foot. So imagine that there's a tightrope on your mat and that you could stand on that tightrope with your feet. We want for our right toes to be facing the side of the room and for our lunge length to be deep enough or long enough that you feel some effort here. Good. Deepen your breath. Reach your left hand forward, right hand further back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your left palm. Bring your right hand down your right calf. Exhale to side angle. Bring left elbow to left inner thigh and extend through your right side body. Here we want to press into the pinky edge of the right foot and keep that extension feeling going through the right side body. Imagine that you have one line of energy from the pinky edge of your right hand to the pinky edge of your right foot, and you want to get as long as you can. Now, press elbow against inner thigh to rotate left shoulder under and right shoulder back. Pull your right shoulder as far away from your ear as you can. I know it feels like there's a lot going on. Again, this will come naturally eventually. Bring left elbow to left inner thigh. Good. Full breath. Go a little bit deeper. Inhale, open to five-pointed star. Find a little bit of movement. Just take up as much space as you can. And then cartwheel to the front of the room. Let's go to left side plank. Plant your left hand down. Wave your right arm open and step right foot back. Flex both sets of toes towards your shin. Press your feet down to lift your hips up. Maybe send your gaze to the ceiling for a little balance challenge. Maybe lift your top leg for a little strength challenge. Last full breath. Get as big as you can. Release your right hand to the earth for high plank. Hold here. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Exhale, lower halfway or all of the way. Keep your elbows hugged to your side ribs. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Draw your shoulder blades back and your heart forward. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Drop to your knees for just a moment. If you need to grab a drink of water or make any adjustments, go ahead and do so. I'm going to give you a quick demo of what high to low plank, what we want that to look like. So we want a straight line of energy from heels to the crown of the head. And as we lower, we want to keep elbows hugged into the side ribs and shoulders away from our ears. So if you notice you're doing something like this, think about pulling your shoulders to the back of the room. So we lower down halfway. Option to drop your knees if you need to. This makes things a little bit easier. Then as you inhale to cobra, think about pressing your hands down to get your shoulders away from your ears, and then pull your shoulders to the back of the room. So rather than having shoulders up and shoulders going forward, think about pressing down to get your shoulders away from your ears and pulling your shoulders back to get your heart opener. All right? So let's go through that once just so we can get the muscle memory. And again, I know a few of you are fairly new, so don't worry about doing it quote unquote perfect. Just do your best. And eventually this is going to come naturally to you. So go ahead and find your way to downward dog. Take a full breath in through your nose. Out of your mouth, exhale. One more time, breathe in. Get your tailbone higher. Press your chest back toward your thighs as far as you can. Good. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Keep a straight line here. Exhale, lower halfway or all of the way. Drop your knees if you need to. Good. Now find cobra or up dog. Pull your shoulders back, heart between your arms. Good. And exhale to downward dog. One more time. Inhale to high plank. Shift forward. Lower halfway or all of the way. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Press your hands down. Pull your heart forward, heart forward, heart forward, heart forward. Exhale to downward dog. Nice, Jill. That's perfect. Take a full breath in through your nose and a sigh out of your mouth. Inhale, sweep your left leg to the sky as high as you can. Knee to nose. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step between your hands. Drop your right knee. Untuck your right toes. Bring your hands to your left thigh. Make sure that your left knee is stacked over your left ankle and walk your right knee back a little bit further if you can. Take a few pulses in and out of your front leg. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes and breathe. Keep pulsing. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Now drop your shoulders as far away from your ears as you can, but keep the reach going through your fingertips. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. Exhale, hands to the earth for half splits. Straighten your left leg. Flex your toes back towards your shin. Rotate left hip back, right hip forward. Now inhale to find length. Exhale, fold nose to shin. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands to the top. Inhale. Pivot to the right side of the room. Exhale. Side lunge to your right leg. Flex your left toes towards your shin. A little bit of movement here if you want. If you know this pose well and you want to draw hands to heart center, you're welcome to do so. Good. Inhale, pivot to the back of the room now. Reposition your footing for warrior two. And now if you inhale, open up. And again, warrior two is right foot facing to the back, left foot facing to the left side of the room. And I find that the longer that you make this stance, generally, the easier and more structured it becomes. Now press down into your feet and soften the grip of your toes. Deepen your breath. Bring your big toe to my finger. Nice. Full breath in. Relax your shoulders. Reverse warrior. Flip your right palm. Exhale to side angle. Bring right elbow to right inner thigh and extend through your left side body. Think about pressing into the pinky edge of your left foot and keep that extension going all the way through your left side body. I like to have thumb facing towards the ceiling, pinky finger facing down. That way you can plug your shoulder into the shoulder socket. Nice, Shannon. Full breath in. Go a little bit deeper if you can. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open up, give it a quick shake. And cartwheel to the front. Go for right side plank. It's right hand down, step your left foot back, and then wave your left arm open. Just a side plank on the right side, yeah? Flex your toes towards your shin. Press your feet down to lift your hips up. Breathe here. See if you can touch my hand here. Lift higher, lift higher. There it is. Nice. Full breath. Maybe lift your top leg. Exhale, left hand to the earth for high plank. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Keep your elbows grazing your side ribs, lower down. Good. Cobra or up dog. Pull your hands back to pull your heart through. And then exhale to downward dog. Nice, Pat. Full breath in. Full breath out. We're going through that flow, one breath to one movement. Inhale, left leg high. I meant to say right leg. Good, and tap knee to nose. Exhale. Simon says right leg. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step between your hands. Drop your left knee. Untuck your toes. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the earth for half splits. Straighten your right leg, nose to your shin. Stay for one breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Exhale, pivot to the left side of the room. Side lunge to your left leg. Flex your toes towards your shin. Inhale, move back to center this time. And then side lunge to your right leg. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, center. Side lunge to left leg. Inhale, center. Side lunge to right leg. Inhale, pivot to the back of the room. For your exhale, just reposition your footing. Now, inhale, open up to warrior two. Right toes face the mural. Exhale, sink in, relax your shoulders. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle. Bring left elbow to left inner thigh and extend through your right side body. Beautiful. Take a full breath in. Go a little bit deeper. Inhale, reverse triangle. So it's just like reverse warrior, but with a straight front leg. And then we find triangle. Pull your left hip back. Reach your left hand as far forward, 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 forward as you can. Then just hinge your left arm down and spin your right arm open. Press both feet into the earth. Nice, Jill. That's perfect. Deepen your breath. Good. Suzanne, lengthen your neck to the back of the room. Good. Full breath in. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open up. And we're finding pyramid to the front of the room. So just reposition to face the front. And it is right leg straight. And we step left foot in slightly. From here, arms overhead. Reach up. Cross your thumbs. Tuck your chin to your chest. And fold over your legs. We want to keep chin tucked the whole time here. So think chin to your chest the whole entire time. Deepen your breath. Go a little bit further towards the earth if you can. Nice, Angela. Inhale, back up. Sweep your arms overhead. Good. Find plank pose. However you need to get there. Hands to the earth. Step both feet back. Inhale, shift forward. Lower. Go through your flow. Pull your shoulders back. Lift your gaze. And then find your way to downward dog. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Now left leg to the sky. Knee to nose, exhale. Lift. Exhale, step through. Drop your right knee. Untuck your toes. Inhale, arms overhead. Hips as low as you can lunge. Exhale, hands to the earth for half splits. Straighten your left leg, nose to your shin. One breath here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk your hands to the top. Pivot to the right side of the room. And freestyle for 30 seconds. So that might mean more side lunges. That might mean a forward fold. Close your eyes and do what your body wants to do. Even if you're new to yoga and you're thinking, what the hell does freestyle mean? Just move where your body wants to move. There's no right or wrong. I just recommend usually eyes closed to freestyle. That way you can move towards where you feel sensation, regardless of what other people are doing. Last full breath. Good control, everyone. Let's find a halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Reposition footing. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink in and reposition if you need to. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale to side angle. Extend all the way through your left side body. Reverse triangle. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, reach your right hand forward, right hip back. Reach, 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 reach. And then just hinge your right arm down. Roll your chest open to the side. Press the pinky edge of your left foot into the earth and feel that extension moving all the way through left side body. Gaze to the ceiling. Lengthen the crown of your head towards the back of the room. Last full breath. Go deeper if you can. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open up. Cartwheel to the front and freestyle. Or sorry, we're not freestyling. We got a pyramid to do here. Step your right foot halfway in. Good. Let's come back to standing. Inhale, reach your arms up. Cross your thumbs. Tuck your chin to your chest. And exhale, fold chin to chest, chin to chest, chin to chest as tight as you can. Good. Press into both feet. Deepen your breath. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, hands to the earth for plank pose. Step back and go through your flow, high to low. Cobra, pull your heart through, and then exhale to downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Lower all of the way to the earth. Set up locust pose. Bring your hands by your hips, palms facing down. Inhale, lift everything up. Spread your fingers and your toes. Reach the crown of your head forward so your gaze is going to be at the earth. Spread your fingers, spread your toes, and breathe. Deepen your breath. Jill, gaze towards the earth. Good. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Breathe. A little bit higher, lift up. Breathe. Fullest expression, lift all the way. Exhale, release. Send your gaze to the right side of the room and let your left ear rest on the earth. Turn your gaze a little bit further to the right for a deeper neck stretch. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Bring hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands. Squeeze your wrists, your forearms, and your shoulders together as tight as you can. Now inhale, lift up. Reach your toes to the back of the room. Reach your mano fist to the back of the room. Go higher for 3. Higher for 2. Fullest expression for 1. Release and send your gaze to the left. Turn your gaze a little bit further to the left now. Take a full breath in. Sigh out. One more time, full breath in. And just a sigh. Inhale, press the tabletop or high plank. And back to downward dog, exhale. Full breath in. Open mouth. All right, we're going to spice up the flow just a teensy bit. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, draw your nose to shins. Chair pose, inhale, lift up for chair. And just move every joint in your body. If you're new to chair, you want for big toes to be together, knees together, and then heels with a 2-inch gap. So it's almost like you're a kindergartner holding pee. That's the best description I have. I don't know. That just came to mind. Now, give yourself some movement in all of your joints. Move your toes, your ankles, your knees, hips. Move all of your spine, shoulders, elbows, wrists. Good. Extra credit if you can get some pops. Then inhale back to chair pose. Sweep your arms overhead. Pull weight into your heels. Glance at your toes. If you can't see them, then draw your knees further back. Inhale, reach higher. Airplane torso, exhale. Option to lift to your tiptoes. Stay for a breath. Sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, chair. To drinking bird, exhale. Inhale, chair. One more time, drinking bird. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Back bend, lift your heart to the ceiling. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Hands together, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step your left foot back as far as you can. Set up crescent lunge. Inhale, lift your torso. Airplane torso, exhale. 5-pointed star. Open up to the side, give it a shake. Warrior 2 to the back. One more breath to reposition. Make sure that your front heel is in the same line as the arch of your foot. Nice mark. Reverse warrior. Stay for a breath. Lunge a little bit deeper. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Elbow to inner thigh. Extend through your right side body. Now just listen verbally. Bring your right hand behind your back to your left trouser pocket. You got it, Pat. Now press your right hand into your hip. So we're pressing the back of the hand into the hip to rotate right shoulder back and left shoulder under. Press down into both feet, gaze to the ceiling. Full breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. You can keep the half bind if you want. And then to triangle, reach your left hand forward as far as you can, and then hinge open. Press down into both feet. Focus on rotating left shoulder under and right shoulder back. Deepen your breath. Gaze to the ceiling. Half moon. Gaze in front of your left foot. Reach your left hand for that spot. Then drag right big toe towards your left ankle and lift off. Flex your toes towards your shin. Lift your right hip towards the ceiling. You can have left hand on the floor if you want. If you've done this pose a million times, then lift high enough that you don't need the floor. Deepen your breath. If you fall, that's a good thing. It means that you're growing. Last full breath. Slowly glide back as you exhale. Inhale, 5-pointed star, open up. Cartwheel to the front, freestyle for 3 full breaths. Choose what your body wants to do. There's no right or wrong. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Find a halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale, nose to shins. Inhale, chair pose, lift up. Drinking bird, exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, chair. To drinking bird, exhale. One more time, chair. To drinking bird. Mountain, inhale, reach up. Back bend, lift your heart. Inhale, reach. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Step right foot back as far as you can. Again, that's right foot. Inhale, crescent, lift up. Airplane torso, exhale. Inhale, 5-pointed star, open up, give it a shake. Warrior 2 to the back of the room. Check your footing, 1 breath to reposition. Sink in, soften your shoulders and your toes. Inhale, reverse warrior. We're going to stay for the exhale and lunge deeper. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Elbow to inner thigh, extend through your left side body. Hold for a breath. Bring left hand behind your back for your right trouser pocket. And again, press the back of your hand into your hip to get leverage. Rotate your left shoulder back. This time, reverse triangle. You can keep the bind if you want. Then find triangle. Reach your hand as far forward as you can. Reach, 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 reach. And then hinge open. So again, we want a straight right leg here. Deepen your breath. Good. Stay here or find half moon. You would gaze in front of your right foot, drag your left big toe towards your ankle, and lift off. Think about keeping your toes facing the back of the room so that you can get the best angle possible. Deepen your breath. If you're thinking, this pose feels really difficult, it is. Even for someone who's been practicing for years, it's still a difficult pose. The idea, though, is that we challenge ourselves, even if it feels uncomfortable. Last 2 breaths. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Slowly step back, exhale. 5-pointed star, open up, a quick shake. Cartwheel to the front, go through your flow, high to low. Up dog or cobra, inhale, pull your heart between your arms. And then exhale to downward dog. Nice, Kristen. Full breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Lower all of the way down to your belly. Reach your right arm all the way out to the right side of the room. And then try to reach it another 2 inches. Roll open to the right side of your body. Just make sure that your right wrist is in line with your right shoulder. So no high or low. We want to be this straight line here. Now, when you roll open, you should feel a stretch between your pec and your shoulder. If you don't feel that stretch, you can either reach your hand further out or bring your arm into a goalpost. If you have a pretty open chest, you're always welcome to bring a goalpost into your arm. That'll make things a lot more intense. Now gently press your right hand down into the floor. So it's like 10% effort. You don't have to use very much pressure. Now breathe into your right shoulder and out of your right shoulder. And if your neck is okay with it, try relaxing your head onto the earth. Close your eyes and just do a quick visualization. With your inhale, imagine breathing in from your fingertips to your wrist, to your elbow, shoulder, and chest. And as you exhale, breathe out of your chest to your shoulder, to your elbow, wrist, and fingertips. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale from fingertips to wrist, to elbow, shoulder, and chest. Exhale, chest, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingertips. 2 more. Inhale, breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath. Inhale, fill all the way into your chest and take 3 extra sips of air. Exhale out. Go a little bit deeper into the stretch if you can. Go a little bit deeper, deeper, deeper. And then lower back down to your belly. Maybe let out an if you need to. Then just take a moment to notice the difference between your left and your right side. Let's go to the left. Reach your left arm all the way out. And then if you can reach it another inch, go for it. Roll open to your left side. Put gentle pressure from your left hand down. Close your eyes. Inhale, breathe from fingertips, wrist, elbow, shoulder to chest. Breathe out from your chest to shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. Keep that visualization going. Inhale, fingertips to chest. Chest to fingertips. Again. Three more, as deep as you can breathe. Last 2. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. Inhale, fill. Take 3 sips of air. Exhale out. All the way. Go deeper into the stretch if you can. And lower back down to your belly. Press back to embryo pose. Bring your knees and feet together. Sit your hips to your heels and let your hands rest by your sides. Breathe into your shoulder blades. Breathe out of your shoulder blades. One more time. Breathe into the space between your shoulders and take 3 sips of air. Exhale out. Inhale, move to tabletop. We're on our wind down. Just a little bit more hamstring love to find here. And let's go to downward dog. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop your left knee and untuck your left toes. If you're feeling a good stretch already in the front of your hip, your option is to stay here and maybe start to lower down to your forearms. You don't have to go all the way down. Option number 2 is to find dragon, which is turning your toes towards the side and rolling your knee open to the side of the room. Again, that's just an option. Now, everyone, especially people that are new, please make sure that your knee is over your ankle here. We don't want for our knee to be too far forward. That puts unhealthy pressure into the kneecap. So just make sure knee and ankle are always stacked. And you'll find that as a recurring theme for most of the postures, whether it's a crescent lunge or a warrior. Knee over ankle is generally a smart rule. If you are in dragon with your knee dropping open, you have the option to find cat pulling its tail, which is pulling left heel to left glute and reaching back with your right hand for your foot. It's just an option. Whatever pose you're choosing to find, I just want you to breathe. Go deeper into your pose for 3. Get your hips lower for 2. Last breath for 1. Slowly release. Bring your left leg inside of your arms. Then straighten your right leg. Same thing, half splits. This time we're going to go a little bit deeper by reaching your left knee further back. So go ahead and walk your left knee a little bit further back. Now flex your right toes towards your shin. As you inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, fold nose to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Close your eyes. 3 more breaths. Find your edge. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Step back to downward dog and let out an obnoxious grunt, even if you're feeling shy. Nice. Inhale, lift your left leg. Step left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop your right knee, untuck your right toes. Do your knee over ankle check. Option to stay here and maybe lower down to your forearms. Or attempt to lower down to forearms, that is. Stay here or open up to dragon, knee open to the side. Stay here or find cat pulling its tail. Heel to glute. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Unless you're in cat pulling its tail, then you do want to gaze over your shoulder. But if you're in the lunge variation, just try not to hold any unnecessary tension in your body. Let's all hold for 3 more breaths. Breathe in as deep as you can. Two more. Last round. Slowly release. Bring your left leg inside of your arms. Straighten your left leg. Flex your toes towards your shin. As you inhale, find length. Walk your right knee further back. And as you exhale, fold nose to shin. 5 more breaths. Lengthen. And fold. 4 more to find your edge. If you're wondering, what does he mean by find your edge? It just means go to the edge of your comfort zone. Find enough discomfort that you're like, whoa, okay, that's enough. But not so far that you ever feel pain or that you have to hold your breath. Last full inhale. Go as deep as you can without holding tension. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Step back to down dog, let out a grunt. Shift forward to high plank. Lower halfway or all of the way. Cobra or up dog, inhale. To downward dog, exhale. Then find your way to your back, laying in Shavasana. We have a minute or two for you to play if there's anything else that you need. A hip opener, a back bend, go ahead and do your thing. If you happen to be joining us online, we're going to turn the playlist off. Singing Bowls will be played here in just a minute. So you can either mute me or mute the playlist. Either one's good. And again, if there are any final movements that your body's asking for, go ahead and find those. Take a full breath in through your nose. Out of your mouth. Again, fill up. Let go. Last round, inhale, fill. This time take 3 sips of air. Hold your breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold longer if you want to. If you're ready to exhale, then just let it go. With each exhalation, allow your body to get heavier and heavier. Yogis, if you want to stay laying down, you're welcome to stay for as long as you need. There's nothing happening in this room after this. If you are ready to begin the process of moving outward, just start by deepening your breath. And bring gentle movement into your fingers and toes, into your hands and feet, arms and legs. And take a stretch for the front and back of the room. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. And then roll to the right side of your body. Allow your right arm to act as a pillow for your head. And just continue with your eyes closed so that your attention can stay inward. Take a full breath in. Let it go. And behind closed eyes, help yourself to a seated position. Find any comfortable seat. It can be cross-legged, legs extended, or sitting on top of your feet. Let the back of your hands rest on your knees or thighs. Bring your pointer finger and thumb to touch. Lengthen your spine and relax your shoulders. And just allow yourself to be here. And with your next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Draw hands to heart center. I appreciate each of you making time for your practice. Whether you have done this practice 1,000 times or if this is your first couple yoga practices, just know that we're always just looking to take one step forward. You don't have to worry about perfection. If your mind happens to be 1% calmer or your body happens to be 1% more flexible or strong, then you have completed this practice. And even if none of those things have happened, the simple fact that you've committed to yourself and made time for yourself, something about you. So thank you for being here. Namaste. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And if you have any questions or feedback, please let me know. If you feel like you need to lay back down into Shavasana or meditate longer, you're more than welcome to. And we'll see you soon. Thank you, everyone.